What is going on? There's the focus. How's it going? So today, different way to kick off Monday. We got the new camera, right? We got a hell of a bottle you guys are about to see for our review today. If you've seen the thumbnail, you clicked on the video, you already know what it is. But Sean, at this moment in time, does not know what it is. At the beginning of the review, you guys are going to get to see Sean's actual, real reaction because he doesn't know we're doing it. So, we got the bottle review coming up next. Let's hit that B-roll.
Shot a bottle like this?
Never shot a bottle like this ever.
But we're standing in a room with 400 bottles.
Completely understand what you're saying. So you turn around, I'm gonna get it, and then I'm gonna set it down, and I want you to then turn back around. Because you don't know what's going on. Everybody knows you don't know what's going on from my intro if it's in the video. So,
okay.
Let me get the old box of Ruski over here. It comes in a box if you're wondering.
I can only think of like a few things.
Okay, scoot forward.
I'll be honest if it's what I think it is.
Okay,
I got one in mind. Oh, fuck, that ain't it. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yeah. So good friend of the channel, Sir Logan.
Thanks for the bottle. I'm out.
He said we can review this. We can have a little drinky drink. And then we give it back.
Got the fuck out of here.
Yep. Needless to say, went and met Logan today to get this bottle. A little fishnet action, a little tag action. There's a box over there. Michter's 20. Welcome back. We're the Bourbon Junkies. You've already seen the intro. You've already seen this.
We've had a sample of one of these.
We had a sample of an old dusty one, basically, is what it was. It was like a 90-something or a 2000-something.
Okay.
This is 2019.
Because like my mind was like, oh, you never shot anything like this. I was like, it's got to be either way too out of our price range.
Yep.
Or unobtainable by the time we were 21.
Yep. That. So this is a 2019, based on the label right there. It's Michter's 20. I don't know. There's never been a bottle like this in the hut. This on secondary value, somewhere around 2,200, I think. It might have gone up. Secondary's crazy right now. So
Happy 23 range.
Logan, thank you for letting us borrow this, buddy. He actually reached out. And
I'm gonna. The amount of flames that are going on for your name.
So he actually reached out a long time ago, and we started talking because he's actually from up here.
Okay.
Went to high school very close, not to where we went, but very close to where we went. Thank you for
I just keep looking
letting
at
us
it.
experience
I've
this.
never seen one of these in person.
So
I almost said in people.
I
My
told
mind's not
him
working
that
right now.
the only time we've ever seen one of these in person was
It
when we
was
went
at
to
the
Michter's
distillery,
bar.
yeah. That was unobtainable.
$1 cajillion a pour. Okay, so yeah, needless to say, told him we'd be gentle with the pour, so I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, you're gonna make me do it?
I'm not pouring.
I don't want to like.
No.
You know how we've been.
No!
You know we've been given bottles before to pour, and I'm like, it's not a problem.
This retails at I think $600 or $700.
Yeah.
Put that on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's $675 or something retail. I know. Feels dirty and good at the same exact time.
God, it looks.
Look how dark it is.
I've never hesitated pouring anything in my life, if you're wondering. Okay. Is it like a half ounce?
Probably.
Okay.
Might be a quarter ounce. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know where a quarter ounce is on a Glen, but I'm wetting the bottom of these things.
We're gonna lick these glasses when we're done, so that part's not important.
If anyone can see, that's okay. Yeah, it's probably about a quarter ounce. I feel dirty taking any more of this,
dude. So Michter's 20, obviously extremely limited, extremely rare.
Okay, we're back.
So we're gonna do a real review of this and give notes.
No, we won't.
Those notes will be in noises, and now you have to decipher what those noises mean. The rest of this review is only sounds.
It's just Quagmire going giggity, giggity, giggity for about 5 minutes straight.
Like a barter house at cast strength.
I mean, I was
Something
gonna
like
say
that.
that's a 20-year whiskey that's proofed up a little bit.
What, that?
It's 57. See, 114.
No wonder it's so good.
Yeah,
I didn't realize they were that high proof.
I was gonna say that's the issue. Like,
we don't drink anything that high proof.
Nothing that old with that much proof.
We got we've burned through bottles of Barterhouse like they paid us to drink them, but they're all at like 90 proof. I think the Barterhouses are 90.
This is literally like a Red Oak 22 at like a higher proof.
Dude, it's sugared oak,
liquid candy, and oak. This smells like as good as you can age a bourbon.
So that's a good point because we've had aged whiskeys.
Yeah.
And we've also had a lot of whiskeys at the 18 plus mark that have been overaged. At least half the Rhetoric series is overaged.
Yeah. 21 felt weird.
Every Elijah Craig over 12 years is overaged, in my opinion.
Yeah.
There are very few people who do really old whiskey who age it well. I don't know if it's mash bill that's aging well. I don't know if
most
it's
of Buffalo
conditions.
Trace. I don't know.
Sazerac murders it. Stitzel.
Yeah. Like there's no astringency of
not a
oak
little bit
in the nose at all.
There's no sour oak and there's no bitter oak. Like this, it comes down to, I think one of the reasons that it's more impressive is because we had Pappy 23. We haven't had 20, which is weird. Or we've had 20, but not like a recent 20. The 23 is over oaked and it's just dense oak. And then Elijah Craig's stuff, a lot of their stuff to us comes off as like a raw, dry oak or like a bitter oak.
You know, we talk about like the best whiskeys we've ever had. Gets up there. That gets up there. That gets up there.
Oh, Jesus, take me home.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Woo! We get back to sounds. Here we go.
I'm at a loss. Like I don't know what to even try to compare that to.
The proof. Why?
I got nothing. Like I'm just staring off in the distance for like 30 seconds trying to come up with something to compare it to. I've got nothing.
It just stays forever.
Yeah.
It gets better as it lingers. Up front, it's definitely old whiskey.
Oh,
there's no doubt that it's 20-ish years old, right? So very oak forward, but there's such a sweetness and a soft, subtle, velvet, oil, love.
Like a really, 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 really well done red velvet cake. You know how it like is just perfect. It sits in your mouth, it melts a little bit, you can taste all that nice sugar.
There's like a Big League Chew note in there, like a pink bubble gum that sits on top of the oak. As it goes though, the oak sits, the spice lingers on your tongue from the proof. The oak, it just hangs out in the back of your palate. And as it does that, the finish just kind of like waves and changes, dude. And it is wild.
That is one of the longest finishing whiskeys I think I've ever had in my life.
Oh, I'm done. That was 3 times. I had 3.
Nope.
This drinks like an insanely special bottle. Like it's not, it doesn't drink like an almost special bottle.
I think the proof is the thing. Like a lot of the older whiskeys that don't have that proof, you're like, damn, that is so good.
Yes.
And I just want to sit there and drink it and drink it.
Yeah.
This, I want to just sit there and appreciate. It sits in my mouth. My last drink was probably a minute ago. I can still taste it. It fades off into like a good chocolate, like barrel spice note. You're just like, oh, I'm
dude,
just
there's
happy
like
with that.
a nice honeyed char up front.
It coats so well.
Oh,
like,
oh yeah.
It's so oily. It just sits in your mouth.
Yeah. And then, you know what?
You salivate and you're like, holy shit.
You said it was 114 proof?
Yeah.
It's not that drying. Like it doesn't leave you high
That's
and dry.
one of our, that's probably around our favorite proof range.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
easily, yeah. There's char up front from the oak, and then there's some honey laid across the top of that
It's like,
char.
it's all just like dried fruit,
Dude, this just makes
coated
me...
in honey,
Whoa.
and then you took some cocoa powder,
This'll fire
take it
you
over
up.
it,
This is an aphrodisiac.
and you just eat it, and you love it.
This whiskey is the same as oysters,
I don't
dude.
think you heard a word I said.
I'm just thinking about how this has given me sexual frustration.
There you go.
Thank you, buddy. Let's call this a $700 bottle. You know what's interesting? If let's say if Pappy 23, let's say you're balling out of control and you're one of the people that buy Pappy 23 on secondary. If Pappy 23 and this bottle exist next to each other on secondary and they're within $100 to $200 of each other,
I'd buy this every day.
I would never buy a Pappy 23.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's
like, I'm frustrated.
Listen, this whiskey will make you feel things that you maybe haven't felt before in different parts of your body. You might not have felt them. You know what I'm saying?
I am just gonna apologize. This is probably the worst review I've ever given because I keep like trying to think of things to say about it.
Point for this whole thing, so
no,
it's amazing. You know what? You know what the best note for this bottle is? Incredible.
What was your grade?
Fantastic.
What was your grade?
A.
Give it a B+.
If I saw one of these at retail,
I don't know.
If I saw one of these at retail,
I think we'd buy
I saw one of
it.
these at $100 within retail.
We normally the problem is we normally buy bottles, and we'll talk about it. We're like, what do you think about this? I think it would just already be in the hut, and he'd be like, hey, I bought this.
Oh yeah. No, that'd be a surprise because it would be something that we would agree upon.
Yeah.
Like I would buy it thinking like we have to have this.
Yeah.
Now, do we have to have it?
Never.
Of course we do.
See one.
So if you got one for $7,000 or under, hit it. I told him I'd get it back to him. We'll see.
No, he definitely will.
We'll see. No, he won't.
No, he will.
He will.
He will.
He definitely did already. No, by the time you guys watch this video, he already had it back. So,
Yeah.
But thank you for lending us this bottle. Thank you for letting us drink some of this bottle.
Special
We're the
shit
Bourbon
right there.
Junkies. This
He's
is
in. I'm Sean.
one of the best bottles ever.
Top 3.
I think still made. That's an important factor here.
Oh, yeah.
People always talk about best whiskey
No,
ever.
I'm saying, yeah, that's top 3 for me.
I'm
Easy.
not trying to drag
Hands
this
down.
on, but people talk about, I feel like this is important. People talk about best whiskeys ever. What's the best
yeah.
whiskey ever? Well,
How about
why
best
don't
whiskeys that are
let's go
available,
about
yeah.
best whiskey ever still made. This is high on that list for damn sure.
All right. Like, come, subscribe.
Check
Help
us
us
out
out
on
a
Patreon,
ton.
Facebook,
All the
Bourbonjunk.
links right below.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Proof
you.
is in this magnificent bottle.
It is. Definitely.